Welcome back to Nerdio Commentaries Twilight Princess playthrough.
With Amandabob.
And Chaz. So here he's going to show us basically how to use the sword. Shake the Wii remote and you do a basic swing.
That child seems a little bit violent.
Yeah, well, you'll see. He thinks he's the tough guy later. Now they want to see when you target something and push forward with the control stick, you can do a stab. Honestly, I don't know what the different kind of sword swings really do as far as the battle mechanics, but I mean, I suppose it looks cool to stab them. And there's the nice spin attack. If you just shake the nunchuck and do the spin attack, and after you do that, you have to wait for a bit to your energy to charge up again. And now they want to see the targeting and hit the A button for a jump attack.
And again, you've managed to impress the small children.
And if you notice, I just had to throw a backflip in there too. It's not necessary, but I gotta do stuff stylish. So now,
go home.
Yep. Now, right on cue, there's a monkey.
Well, yes. Now that you've conveniently gotten your sword and know how to use it.
So the kids go chasing off. The little kid there, I forget what his name is. I think his name is Tallow. He actually has like a tiny little sword. So he thinks he's all tough now. He's gonna go try it out.
Whereas you, instead of just running off, take the horse.
Well, that's important because there's actually a gate you can't get across. You need to.
The children do it.
They locked it behind them. They're weird.
Well, that was silly of them.
Yeah, they didn't really think ahead. Let's see. Well, here's the little guy. Yeah, he doesn't say much all the time. But look, the bridge is open now.
Oops. The bridge that was originally closed when we saw it in that opening one.
So apparently, yeah, they not only unlocked the bridge door, but they closed off this other gate coming up.
Resourceful little children.
Even if you didn't bring Epona with you, there's some horse grass in this immediate area.
Oh, okay.
So you can just call her right to you. But to save time and the middleman, I just brought her right with me. I'll just travel through this little cave here. And what you gotta do is head in through this area.
Without your horse?
Yeah, because she can't actually go into this cave. Oh, and there's the first bad guy.
You're hitting the bad guy with your wooden sword.
Yeah. All you gotta do is give them like a nice horizontal slice and cut their head off. And when they're dead, their head shrivels up, you can break it to get items. Usually you'll get seeds for your slingshot, but you can also get money. Oh look, there's a tiny little sword in there.
Oh no!
He lost his weapon.
That's not good.
So I'm heading into this cave, but as you'll find out, it is too dark to really go anywhere.
So you can't see anything in it.
Yeah, so you need to pick something up before you can come in here. Can you guess what that might be?
Some sort of lantern, perhaps?
That's what I'm thinking.
You could just wander around aimlessly for a really long time. That's what I would probably have started with.
Yeah, you can get kind of far in doing that, but I think there are actually spider webs you have to burn down too. So, yes, it's within your best interest to go past this cave for a little bit. Off to the side where you meet who I call the Afro Man. You'll see why in a second.
Does he have an afro?
That would be why. This guy is the lantern seller. Although he doesn't actually sell the lantern, he sells the oil. He gives you the lantern for free as a marketing gimmick, he says.
Smart guy.
Yeah, so anytime you run out of oil, you have to refill it with either oil from a bottle, or you can come right back to this guy and he'll do it for you. But of course, that's what costs you the money.
Well, yes.
So he wants you to test it out, so he wants you to use your lantern to set a fire under his supper. Because of course he's not going to get up to cook it himself.
Well, no. Not when he has people to do it for him.
He makes funny faces too. Alright, now we got the lantern, we can get back to saving the kids.
Should we really save them? Do you really want to save them?
Well, I want to fight the real bad guys, so you kind of have to.
I suppose.
Get this guy out of the way quick. Yeah, that when the heads fall down, you can just actually break them with your sword too. You don't gotta pick it up and throw them. Again, if you want to save time, And you'll see something that I'm not doing in this is people that are trying to go through the game really quickly, they will just roll everywhere they go. It speeds it up a little bit, but I think it just looks kind of weird. It's like, Link isn't a tumbling acrobat. So by accident, I put the lantern away several times. As long as you have the lantern in your hand, then you swing the remote to bring your sword out, he'll put the lantern on his belt and it will stay lit. So you can actually run around while fighting. Which I just did there.
Yes. And then put it away.
Yes, there are a few little torches you can light as you go. What I'm going to do here is these little pots that are hanging in the spider webs. Shoot them out with your slingshot, you can get some quick little rupees for it. There's 2 blue ones and 2 green ones.
You went for the blue one.
Well,
of course.
That's the wiser way to do it. And I'm taking a little bit of a side track here. There's a treasure down this way.
There's the treasure.
And I think there's just money in there. Yeah, a yellow rupee with another 10 for you there. As we say, money's always good to collect. Especially, I just downloaded the original Legend of Zelda. And I'm going through that and I keep running out of money.
Yes, I remember doing that often.
Yes, because I beat the main story and now I'm doing like the second quest. And I don't know where the dungeons are even at. I beat level 1 and level 2. I found Ganon's level. And I don't know where to go from there.
So now we're going actually to try to find the child.
Yeah, you can see on this the little mini map there's 2 red spots. Those are the main places you have to go to. One, like the closest red spot to me right now, that has a key, which will unlock the path to that other red spot. So here's where you sort of get your first taste of real sword adventuring. You see more of these, I think they're basically Deku plants. And here we have, I think these guys are like just regular moblins. Not much to them, just 4 main sword swipes and they're gone. You can get some keys there. In this tiny little cave.
Yes, you don't look like you've got a lot of room to maneuver in there.
Suddenly it gets bigger.
Of course! I hate bats.
Well, they're not so bad. They're fun when you can just use the slingshot on them. So there's 2 little torches in here. If you light them both, a magic treasure opens up. This, you don't actually need that treasure, but you'll see it's pretty useful.
First you open the little one.
And there's the
the key.
I like how the little treasure, he just kicks open.
Yes. This one's a lifter. Oh, you got a piece of a heart.
Yeah, now the difference in this game, other games have always been if you get 4 pieces, you get a new heart container.
This one's 5.
You need 5 in this one. Which, I don't know, I guess maybe that was just an excuse to hide more things for you to sidetrack and look for.
Well, if they have less actual side quests, they gotta give the gameplay somewhere.
Yeah, like if you want to feel like you've completely finished this whole game, you know, getting all the hearts is definitely one way to do it. So the more they hide, the better. Yeah, there's a lot of bad guys on the way to the
I'm surprised the small children didn't get.
Yeah, how did they get past these guys? Actually, wait, we see later they didn't get past them all that well. The little kid and the girl, Beth, they're both, you know, back there, but Talo, the kid that had the sword...
That lost the sword?
Yeah. He's actually still further up ahead somewhere. So he's the one we're trying to rescue. Which I probably could focus more on doing than shooting bats along the way. But hey, if he gets himself in trouble, that's his own fault.
That's true.
More of these guys. As we unlock this door, there's another one waiting for us. Ooh, sniper! Yeah, he's done.
It doesn't take much.
And off to the next part. We'll see you in part 4. Or 5.